on this Thanksgiving, November 27th, 2025. We hope all is well with you, loves, and the peace, love, light, oneness, and truth that we send to you and we share with you as we are one. So today, loves, we figured we'd be live on Yeshua's YouTube channel here. And yes, we are officially live on this Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all of you with your family and friends and loved ones as we send you our peace and light and love and healing at this time. We're waiting for all of you to come on. Hopefully all of you can hear us okay. If not, you can just let us know in the comments or the chat or whatever you want. It's not going to be a long live, but directed to the point. So we're going to give you a moment to do this, and we will wait for all of you, and then we'll get started. Because there was a few questions that came in to our family, the Ananda family, which we are, a group of angelic beings, ascended masters, teachers, and guides for the collective that came here to help with the ascension process. Hi, loves. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. We're so glad you can join us live. Can everyone hear us okay? We will give you, loves, a moment to make sure everything's good before we continue. Okay, hopefully all of you guys are with us, and hopefully you guys can hear us okay. Just wanted to give you a moment, loves, to adjust everything if you needed to. So today, loves, Sananda Yeshua decided that he wanted to go live on his YouTube channel here. That's just why you're looking at him and not me, meaning Michaela Martin, because he is here, obviously, 24/7. But we are going to go live and answer some of your questions about your spiritual growth and evolution of consciousness. And the big question that many beautiful brothers and sisters and students of the Ananda family want to know. And the whole purpose of going live tonight is Yeshua wanted to address something that a member of our family brought up. The question of, when is the event going to happen? Or when is the purification event going to happen? Or as Yeshua says, the love wave. And this particularly family member of our Ananda family, we will not mention their names, but she, like many of you in the collective, is going through a really rough patch right now. And we send our prayers and love to her as we send you healing. We love you, we love you, we love you. You know who you are. We're not going to throw you under the bus here. But we will say a lot of you, brothers and sisters, are going through some similar energy frequency shifts and changes in the environment and maybe in your mood, perhaps. So this is why Sananda Yeshua wanted to do a live with all of you to kind of bring in the peace and love and help you forget about third density duality for a little bit. Does that make sense? So the big question, Yeshua, since you're here, is the thing that someone in our family mentioned earlier. Why do people get so mad at us as the Ananda family when we as the Ananda family are making predictions of when events are going to happen, and they lash out at us saying, nothing's happening. So-and-so said it's happening, but nothing really happens. Nothing's really changing. I don't see anything going on. Why did you lie? Why did you say negative things if it's not happening? So Yeshua, I will let you answer that. Being that we're already grounded, we're going to do one question at a time that we've been asked, and then we'll chat with you guys for a little bit and let you get back to your beautiful Thanksgiving night. Sound good? Okay, Yeshua, are we ready? I let go of my ego, filter, and bias, any negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, opinions, third density duality, perceptions, to be a clear open vessel for you, Sananda Yeshua the Christ, only with the purity of love given to brothers and sisters and students of the Ananda family at this time. And so it is. And remember, loves, if you want to go to Yeshua's website to purchase his books or do the mentorship program that we have, you can do that on his website. It's linked in the description of the teaching here below. ChristPhoenixRisingAcademy.com to learn more information. Everything you need to know is under organized tabs so you can see what tab goes where per Yeshua's instructions. So hopefully all of you loves can find everything. And if you want to go to our sister Kimberly Palm's YouTube channel and her websites and Linda's website and Brother Carlos's website and Sister Stella's website, it is under Yeshua's website as well, under the additional links and resources page. And now, Sananda, I will turn everything over to you. And again, the question is, why did the collective often lash out at our family when predictions are made either by you or Ascended Master Saint Germain or someone else in this family of when certain events are going to happen, and then nothing happens? And they lash out at us saying, nothing happened, you're fibbing, you're not telling the truth, and they freak out. So you need to answer this with love. And I will see you loves later. Enjoy this time with Sananda Yeshua. And if you have questions about the ascension or your own spiritual growth that would help the collective as well, you can put them in the chat and Yeshua may be able to answer them depending on what it is. Sometimes people say go within, go within, go within. So it just depends. Take what resonates, loves, and leave the rest. We love you all. And indeed, once again, greetings unto you, beloved and holy children of light divine. For one, Sananda Yeshua has not spoken to our beloved in, as you would say, it's been a minute. So therefore, one had to readjust. For I am indeed your beloved brother, friend, and equal, the one you've known simply as Sananda Yeshua the Christ. I come forth not to teach you, but to love, honor, and serve in the oneness of which you are, as indeed I am. It is in this way that one speaks of compassion, tenderness, and mercy, dear one, for all beloved brothers and sisters of light divine. We have been asked by our beloved and many others to speak of why one Sananda Yeshua and the Ananda family makes predictions to the collective about your upcoming events that are slowly unfolding, we will say, in your time and space of certain dates and months, dear one. Does that make sense for you? One son of Yeshua cannot therefore give dates. And specifically, due to the fact, and please listen carefully, dear ones, due to the fact, if we were to give specific dates, the dark ones that are on their way out of here will be on to us, dear one. They will be on to the plan that we have, should we say, behind the scenes for them. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? When one is seeking answers about your dates and current events that are upcoming upon your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, it is important to remember the only truth that is within you is but love. That is indeed God, dear one. Does that make sense for you? It is important to remain grounded, centered, and protected in your divine energy field, in your physical form, in your energetic bodies, in your astral bodies, in your environment, and raise one's vibration frequency to love rather than fear, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? It is not time to be in fear, dear ones, but arise in love. For love is all things, dear one, is it not? You are that which I am. So therefore I say unto you, dear one, why is humanity clamoring for this change of New Shambhala? When New Shambhala begins with you, the creative consciousness that is Abun consciousness, the Christ within you, reawakening to the remembrance or recognizance of your essence, dear one, the divine feminine and masculine frequencies, dear one. Does that make sense, beloved sisters and brothers of light? You are the change makers that one is seeking, dear one. It is not therefore simply one factor, dear one, but all factors. Not only your physical environment and your physical bodies, but also your higher density realms that are indeed shifting, dear one. Everything is shifting upon your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, for the greater good of humanity and one's inhabitants, dear one. Why then do we, as the Ananda family, make what one would term predictions? We make predictions, dear one, to give you hope, to assure you that changes are on the horizon, dear one. For you are indeed the bearers of a new dawn, dear one. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? The bearers of New Shambhala emerges and arises from your changing of one's perception of fear into love. You have an interesting saying in your world of duality. Out with the old and in with the new, dear one. Arise from the ground up the Christ that is within you, dear one. Thanksgiving that one is celebrating today, dear one. And one's time and space is not about your feasting of your physical body, dear one. For indeed that is a factor. But the feast of the I Am presence of divine love, sitting at the feast of your Father, Mother, God, Abun consciousness, sitting at the table, communing with other beloved brothers and sisters of light divine, of joy, of harmony, of hope, unconditional love, truth, power, strength, simplicity, righteousness, divinity, wholeness, dear one. Does that make sense for you? It is not simply about your feeding the body, though that is a necessary factor when one is your third density expression. Does that make sense for you, dear one? Nurture the body, love the body, experience and express the good, the holy, and the beautiful, dear one. When one is making predictions, it is always a 50-50 chance, dear one, based upon one's perception of the collective. We will use the analogy of one's domino effect, dear one. When one domino falls, the other dominoes have to fall with it to make room for new. Does that make sense, dear brothers and sisters of light? This is your time, beloveds, to arise to your Christ power and stop dwelling upon what you, should we say, have been programmed to perceive of your holidays and the traditions of your Christmas, New Year's, and other festivities, but rather be in remembrance of I am presence, of one consciousness that is within you, beloved. That is what you are, as indeed I am. These trying times of your world of duality will only intensify in your upcoming month of December, dear one. One Sanat Yeshua cannot with certainty say that all things will happen by the end of your current embodiment due to the energies of your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, still purging upon your planet, beloved. As she too is purging, you are housed upon her with divine love. You are helping with the purging, but she, your beloved Holy Mother of the Earth, is purging as well, dear one. She is unconditional love, as are you, beloveds. Therefore, when one is casting doubt upon oneself, other beloved brothers and sisters of light, or fear, distortion, programming, illusion, perception, ego, pain, distortion, and your third density duality, one is not perceiving with the eyes of Christ, through the eyes of Christ, seeing only the good, the holy, and the beautiful, but rather how challenging one's life is, or how one feels of the body, rather than, should we say, appreciating the breath of love that flows through you, dear one. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? You are the breath of life and of love, dear one. Use that breath of love for the good, the holy, and the beautiful in one's words, actions, and deeds, beloved. Does that make sense for you? When one begins to, should we say, doubt the predictions of one Ananda family, the family of one Sanat Yeshua, we will then therefore say, do not, to use the word of your duality, do not take our word for it. Take your own word. And what is your own word? What is your own word, dear ones? The I am presence of one consciousness within you. That is the knower and doer of all things. Father, Mother God, of one consciousness. Question all things, dear one, in your perception of duality. If one must, use your own discernment over and over and over, dear one, as one Sananda Yeshua has indeed taught a class with our beloved Kimberly upon this topic, beloveds, discerning truth from within. For that is key, dear one. Discernment is the key. How then does one know if one's perception of third density duality life is therefore shifting when things don't seem as they are, dear one? This is a collective question that has been asked by many upon your planet to one son on Yeshua, by many of you. This, beloved, is being done to test the willpower of humanity, to test the love versus fear of humanity, to allow oneself to see where the energy of humanity is focused on. And where is it focused on, dear one? Where is it focused on? Fear, pain, distortion, programming, perceptions, and third density duality. When one comes in alignment to love within one's frequency of unconditional love, that is your I am present, all things will shift. It begins with one person and another beloved brother or sister, and so on in your world of duality, dear one. You have to, should we say, surrender to love and let love guide you, dear one. For what is love? But unconditional. It knows no boundaries, no perceptions, no programming. Love is all that is. Get out of the head or the ego and into the heart. That is the way of love. That which indeed I am, as you are, beloveds. Does that make sense for you? That is what one needs to be celebrating on this day and every day. The Christ within you, the I am presence, your outborn consciousness, not the world of illusion and fear. This does not mean, dear one, and please listen carefully, this does not mean that one's physical body does not have your pain and your perceptions and beliefs. Your pain is valid, dear one. Your pain is real. But your pain was and is part of the illusion. Your pain was created by fear and, should we say, distortion, and therefore intensified by your third density duality and the dark ones, dear one. For what happens when one is in your physical pain, dear one? What happens? Your physical body is, should we say, in pain, therefore lowering one's frequency consciousness, being susceptible to your interference, dear one. For the dark ones can use that, shall we say, to one's advantage, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Many upon your holy mother the earth that have come here as light warriors and star seeds and beautiful rays of light to help with the ascension have said, Yeshua, I can't do this. It's killing me. I'm not strong enough for this. I didn't sign up for this. But assuredly I say unto you, light warriors and starseeds and members of the Ananda family that are in physical form, including my beloved Michaela, you are strong enough, beloved. This, beloved, is why one is here to help raise the consciousness of your holy mother, beloved earth, and one's inhabitants. This is why one is here, experiencing the shit arising on your holy mother, the earth, from the dark ones, being tested by the comforter creator of one consciousness. If you were not strong souls with divine love energy, one would not incarnate and have not incarnated at this time. You have an interesting saying in your world of duality that goes, God does not give you what one cannot handle, dear one. You are strong, you are capable, you are divine, you are loved, beloved. It is important to instead be in love rather than fear, darkness, and deception, beloveds. Does that make sense for you? It is your time to rise. Speak up. Speak the words of that which is love, the good, the holy, and the beautiful. As more blindfolds come off in your world of duality and illusion, fear not. Do not fear, do not fear, do not fear. But only let the distortion of man, of others' projections, assist in raising your vibration and your own power by mirroring it back to them, beloved. Does that make sense for you? So we would invite you, dear ones, in your time and space, wherever one is, to sit quietly and take a nice deep breath. Close one's eyes gently. Take a nice deep breath. Focus inward on the breath, dear one. Turn one's palms facing upward. This lets the universe know that one is ready and willing to receive divine wisdom, love, and protection. We will now invite you, dear one. If you are sitting, you can firmly plant your feet on the floor with your back straight against a chair or the bed wherever you're lying or sitting, or you can ground if your environment permits it. As you simply speak thy words out loud, beloved. For I am the tree of life. I ground my roots into Mother Tara Gaia Earth, the beautiful Holy Mother that which I am. And extend my branches in the good, the holy, and the beautiful, all the way up to and through Father, Mother, God, Prime Source Creator, of one consciousness that made one's Holy Spirit. For indeed we are one, as indeed you are, beloveds. Take another nice deep breath. One may envision yourself surrounded by your diamond white light of Prime Source Creator of Wound Consciousness. As one invites your spirit guides, ascended masters, and loved ones in, one may speak the words out loud. I call in my spirit guides, angelic team, and any other high vibration frequency beings, and my higher self to assist me with the highest, greatest good, with divine love given. In the name of one, Yeshua the Christ. And so it is done. One may call upon one Sananda Yeshua as well, beloved. As one Sananda has said, one can be only in 3 places at one time. This is what you would term as bilocation, dear one. But all of your prayers are heard. They are, should we say, put into the melting pot of the priority, dear one. Whether it is addressed to one Sananda Yeshua or our beloved brother, Ascended Master Saint Germain, whoever it is addressed to, dear one, they all get answered, beloved, in your perfect divine time. So do not fear, do not fear, do not fear. Take a deep breath, beloveds. Set one's intention forth first. What do you intend to get out of this one-on-one conversation, Q&A, or as we like to call it, meditation class with one Shananda Yeshua. What do you intend to get out of it, beloved? We will give you, beloveds, a moment to do this with only the pure heart. The more one is open, the better one will receive. Greetings, dear ones. Greetings. We are so happy to see you, beloveds. Is everyone ready, beloveds? Take another deep breath. As one simply speaks thy words out loud. I am peace. I am love. I am light. I am calm. Speak it with your whole being, dear one. I am peace. I am love. I am light. I am calm. I am peace. I am love. I am light. I am calm. For I and the Father, Mother, God, whom created my Holy Spirit, are one. For indeed you are. I surrender thy will to divine love, and only choose to see the good, the holy, and the beautiful. And so it is, in the name of one Yeshua the Christ. Breathe in love, dear one. One may feel tingly, warm, or, should we say, a mixture of emotions as one's tears flow. Let it arise, dear one, as your weeping is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of release and letting go and surrendering to divine love. And thy will be done. For in your world of duality, one has been programmed and therefore taught by societal structures that when one is weeping, it is a sign of weakness and a sign of harm. But indeed, it is the opposite, beloved. Does that make sense for you? Let it arise within you as you hand all of your power back to your I am presence of one consciousness, whether it had been taken from you, stolen from you, or given freely to those around your environment, or those that one is indeed assisting or helping at this time. Let it go back to Prime Source Creator, our one consciousness, beloved. To be transcended and transmuted in the diamond white light of purification that is indeed I am. As one speaks thy words out loud, when one is ready, one may take another deep breath, beloveds. As these surrenders to divine flow, dear one, as divine flow is indeed love. Take a deep breath and surrender, dear one. Let go of what is no longer serving you. Not my will, but thine be done. And so it is. In the name of one Sananda, Yeshua the Christ. When one is ready, beloved, one may open one's physical eyes and slowly reemerge after one is familiar with the body again. Wiggle one's fingers, toes, move thy wrists, slowly, gently arise. One may be, should we say, in need of drink at this time, beloved. So we would encourage you to do this at this time. And we will give you, beloveds, a moment to do this. And we shall continue. Now that everyone has had their refreshments, to use a word of your duality, interesting word, we shall continue, beloved. Does that make sense for you? Greetings, dearest brothers and sisters of light. So happy to see all of you. We shall continue. This, dear one, is a trying time in your world of duality, of intense energy arising, to be relinquished and released, surrendered to love, and let love overflow one's cup, dear one. Does that make sense for you? It is not time to, should we say, shut down, to use the word of your duality, but arise to your divine sovereignty. Speak your truth, beloved. Speak your peace unapologetically and unashamedly, dear one. If those around your environment do not perceive as one does, wish them well and move forward, dear one. One cannot help those that do not want to be helped, beloved. One cannot make others see what one sees with their own perception. One shall not take the blame for another beloved brother or sister. One should let them be held accountable in the eyes of I am presence, dear one, of one consciousness. As all beings are being watched. Let us say this again, dear one. All beloved brothers and sisters of light divine are being watched by the love and light beings, your beloved brothers and sisters of light, and the dark ones. All of you are being watched, beloved. Does this mean to go in fear? No. This means to arise to your divine love, to rise in your Christ light. That is the power within your I am presence, dear one. All divine willpower is being tested at this time upon your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, dear one. This indeed is why one sent on Yeshua and one's family, the Ananda family, cannot give specific dates, dear one, about when your event's going to happen. Due to the fact that your planet is still purging collective residual energy of many other, should we say, contributory factors. Not only your dark ones, but your lower vibration frequencies, dear one. Because in truth, not all your lower vibration frequency beings are dark, beloved. Does that make sense for you? As more shit will indeed hit the fan for the dark ones. Do not fear. Do not fear. Do not fear. Do not give up on what one perceives as your adventures of love, laughter, song, dance, play, dear one. do not give up. For we, your beloved brothers and sisters of light divine, have been where you are as ascended masters, teachers, and guides. We have had many embodiments upon your holy mother the earth that have had many, should we say, trying times in your world of duality to therefore navigate, to use a word of your duality. So we understand with our God is power. We understand how one is feeling. Though many of us have not been in physical form for a very long time, to use the word of your duality. But we can, as the Ananda family, with 1,000% certainty, say, all things are yet shifting. All things are yet emerging as they are meant to, in your perfect divine time. Will it take 30 years, 40 years for the ascension? No, dear one. No. As only 30% of the population upon your holy mother the earth will be indeed staying. Does that make sense for you? If, in your time of duality, one is asking the question in your times of meditation and prayer, when is one's event going to happen? Known as the purification event or the love wave going to happen? Go within, go within, go within. Because your I am presence is waiting to answer your questions, beloved. Not the being known as one Sananda Yeshua, but indeed your I am presence. That is God, dear one. Does that make sense for you? You have the answers within. Your higher self and your I am presence are one. You have the answers within. What can you do to change your perception of life? What can you do to not necessarily change the perception of others, but change how you perceive your third density duality? Surrender to love and let love guide you, dear one, and stop trying to fix what is not in your control, beloveds. Thy will of God shall be done, dear one, whether one perceives it or not. You are divine vessels of love, and through love all things are done, beloveds. Does that make sense for you? Many upon your planet have said, but Yeshua, the event's not going to happen. It's not going to do nothing. I don't feel nothing. Nothing's working. Nothing's happening. Beloved, if one is perceiving from doubt, disbelief, or separation, distraction, distortion, third density duality in the heart, one shall not perceive it in your outer world of physicality, dear one. Stop perceiving from fear, but rather perceive from love, which is Christ. See only the good, the holy, and beautiful, beloveds. It is indeed that simple. Stop trying to rush what cannot therefore be rushed, because your time, beloveds, is linear. Our time, the time of your abundant consciousness, is divine. When one is ready, the teacher shall appear, beloved. Does that make sense for you? One cannot shift one's perception consistently. Focus on fear, pain, distortion, programming, third density duality. But go within, go within, go within. In your times of meditation, prayer, and enter focus, as our beloved has said. For it is time to commune with the I Am presence, your I Am, of one consciousness within, rather than seeking external validation. What is your comforter, dear one? Father, Mother, God. Not one son of Yeshua, but indeed you. The teacher of all teachers is indeed you, the I Am presence, beloved. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? Does that answer your question, beloved friends? When the event happens, it will happen when it is meant to happen, dear one. Will it happen within the next years in your time and space? Yes. But indeed, dear one, we cannot give 1,000%, should we say, predictions, because, should we say, the dark ones will be on our paper trail. And we cannot have that, dear one. Many of what you're seeing on your social media is but a distraction, some of which have been purposefully orchestrated by the dark ones to snuff out the life of another beloved brother or sister, or lives of many beloved brothers and sisters. But this is being done, dear one, to try and win over love and light beings, that which you are. Do not surrender to darkness. Surrender to love, and let love guide you, beloved. For love never fails. For love indeed is what you are. When one son of Yeshua said, stop trying to fix things, dear one. The only thing that one needs fixing is your perception. Instead of perceiving from the world of illusion filter, perceive from the good, the holy, and the beautiful. Perceiving as though, into thy hands thy will be done. For thy will is but love. That is what one Sananda Yeshua is referring to, beloved. When one is trying to fix things, one is therefore, to use the word of your duality, trying to overcompensate and therefore overthink the matrix. To outsmart the matrix, dear one. To fix things means that your perception has but a problem, dear one. It is not your outer world of duality that causes chaos and deception, but a man's collective consciousness that creates deception, distortion, feeding on the dark ones, having the dark ones create distraction, distortion, hurt, suffering, is what they feed on, dear one. That is what your environment is feeding on, upon your Holy Mother, beloved Earth. It is not of love, it is of fear. Stop abiding in fear and abide in love. As I am indeed, as you are, beloveds. Greater things that I have done, you will therefore also do, beloveds. In divine time, one cannot rush anything. You have a saying in your world of duality that goes, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Which simply is true, dear one. This is saying to you, beloved, it is the I Am presence that is within. It is thy will of I Am, of one consciousness that shall yet be done. Not mine, but thine. It is indeed that simple, beloved friends. The world of illusion is crumbling, and the chaos is ensuing, dear one. Buildings are collapsing. Souls are choosing to depart the physical vessel of the body, dear one, to be of greater assistance to your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, and one's inhabitants at this time for a mass awakening. But ye are not alone, dear one. Does that make sense for you? When one feels like giving up on one's, should we say, mission or purpose they shall fulfill in life, it is not thy will to give up, but surrender to love. For love never gives up, dear one. Love never fails. For love is what you are. And when one is perceiving of giving up or leaving or anything of third density duality, you are not perceiving with the eyes of Christ, through the eyes of Christ, at the eyes of Christ, beloved. We would invite you now, dear one, to look upon oneself in one's mirror and speak your I am affirmations out loud to the reflection that is God within you. I am love. I surrender to that will of God that is within me. I am beautiful. I am joy. I am harmony. I am the arisen Christ. I am a divine sovereign being, co-creating heaven to earth, or new Shambhala. I am that which is. I am. I am breathes and does and knows all things. I am graceful. I am unity consciousness. I am speaking my truth. I am is power, as indeed I am is within. Take a deep breath, beloved. If emotions arise within your being, surrender back to love. It is not who you are, as one may speak thy words. I surrender emotions, negative thoughts, programming of third density duality back over to you, Mother, Father, God. I am presence who made my Holy Spirit to be transcended, transmuted, cleansed, and cleared. And Father, Mother, God, perfect divine time. And so indeed it is. In the name of one, Sananda, Yeshua, the Christ. Beloved, you are not alone. The fact that you would perceive of giving up, or being alone, or isolated, or in fear, or pain, simply means for a minute in your world of duality, one has forgotten the true essence of your core being. You are not the pain, or deception, or belief, or programming. You are a divine, sovereign being, the powerful I am, presence within. You are not unheard, nor are you unseen. All things are heard and seen by the I am presence within, dear one. As more shit will indeed hit the fan for the dark ones, dear one, know that we, the Ananda family and one Sananda Yeshua, will be here, helping the energies emerge and re-emerge from the Christ that what you are upon your Holy Mother, beloved Earth. We are not going to give up on any of you, nor should you on oneself. We serve as an infinite reminder of love, compassion, tenderness, and mercy to all of you beloveds. We cannot forego the mission that once was started before time began and continued 2,000 years ago in one's Yeshua incarnation. This is a continuation of what we have started, dear one, and together as one Christ consciousness, beloved brothers and sisters of light, we shall finish. It is time to arise. Kick the deception, kick the illusion, kick the distortion out of the way, out of your consciousness, and into love. What can you do, beloveds, to raise your vibration of consciousness? What can you do as a divine soul to assist your Holy Mother, beloved Earth? Be in love. Bring love. Be love. Give love. Receive love. Honor the good, the holy, and the beautiful. See things as only temporary teaching, learning devices, dear one. That is all it is, dear one. It is a movie. It is a program of filters, perceptions, beliefs, illusion, and your third density perceptions, dear one. Your reality with the capital R is but love, that is but you, that is but Christ. One can do multiple things upon your Holy Mother the Earth to assist your physical vessel for your intense energy upgrades that we are giving you, alongside the beloved brothers and sisters of light that are your galactic beings, your galactic federation, as we work closely with them to assist in the ascension process, beloveds. One can use your ascension tools, known as your Epsom salt baths, your singing bowls, your 432 Hz music of one Sananda Yeshua, one's meditation music and classes that one Sananda Yeshua has been given. Find time for oneself. Do what you have to do to remove yourself from illusion and programming, dear one, and be still and know that ye are God. For indeed you are, beloveds. And in truth, we have been asked this question, dear one. How do we as a collective get out of a certain situation that we might have be in, or might become, should we say, in alignment with? Choose to be a part of the solution rather than the problem. Not feeding on third density duality, evil, darkness, ego, pain, distortion, but rather feed into love, dear one. Does that make sense for you? How then can one raise one's vibration? Song, laugh, dance, love, play, dear one. Be as a little child again, dear one. The innocence of a little child is unprogrammed, with no perception of illusion, only the pure, untainted heart. Let go of beliefs, let go of your systems that are indeed collapsing before one's physical eyes, dear one. Surrender to love and let love guide you, beloved, for that is what you are. Does that help answer your question, beloved ones? This is your time to rise, not to back down. One Sananda Yeshua has had many embodiments upon your Holy Mother the Earth, that which we will say, some have been recorded and some have not. But assuredly I say often unto you, dear one, and please listen carefully, it is not about the, should we say, programming of illusion or the vessel of the body, but rather what one does with your energy and with your power that is I am, that is key in your world of duality and density, dear one. You will survive. Those that are meant to stay upon your Holy Mother the Earth will indeed stay, dear one. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? Those that will indeed be leaving and going to other planets, dear one, will be doing so out of their free will choice. The negative dark ones, dear one, to use the word of your duality, that have caused harm and havoc to oneself and children, taking the life of another beloved brother or sister, will indeed be going to another planet called Saturn, dear one. Saturn is hell, beloved. Hell is not only a concept, but your Saturn is like a hell, dear one. Does that make sense for you? In truth, be mindful of one's thoughts, words, and deeds, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Work on letting go of your shadow work, dear one. Handing it over to Father, Mother, God, our wound consciousness, beloveds. And one time of meditation and prayer, beloved. You are not alone, dear one. Call upon your spirit guides, ascended masters, teachers, and loved ones, and your healing angels who wish to assist you at this time, with only the purity of love given, as we are, as you are. It is indeed that simple, beloved friends. One cannot give up on love, but give up, brother, on fear, pain, and distortion, illusion, limitation, beliefs, and programming. Reprogram the mind to divine sovereign love, for that is what you are. Turn off the world of physicality and duality by going within, unplugging from your platforms, as they are portals to try to get one to be in fear, in darkness and deception, and or the side of the dark ones, dear one. Be on the side of love, dear one. What is love but Christ? That is, I am. As one Sananda Yeshua has indeed said, we, as the Ananda family, beloved brothers and sisters of light, some of us have incarnated, and some of us have not, will not give up on love, for love is where we were created forth from, as are you, beloved. We are giving up on fear, and so shall you, beloved brothers and sisters of light. Treat everything as though it were a movie flashing before you. All negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, opinions, perceptions, projections, treat it as though it were just a movie. Because indeed, dear ones, it is. You are the actors and actresses in your own world of duality. Does that make sense, beloved? You have chosen as a soul to incarnate to experiences, challenges, beliefs, programs, to strengthen you, not to weaken you, beloved, but to strengthen your Christ power. Some of you, beloveds, may feel the intense energies of your Holy Mother, beloved Earth. Some of you may be processing them. Some of you may be holding them. Some of you may be purging oneself with one's energies and emotions and frequency. But do not fear, do not fear, do not fear. As we are getting closer to the finish line, do not lose hope, beloved, for it is indeed on the horizon. One Sananda Yeshua will reiterate to use the word of your duality that it is pivotal not to focus on when it's going to happen or if, but rather what can you do to keep the vibration of your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, and one's inhabitants up as a collective? What can you do as a soul to contribute to the I Am Presence, to return to love and let love guide you, beloved? Does that make sense for you? Rather than be in fear, abide in love, dear one. Give thanks to your I Am Presence within on this day and every day forward. Thank you, Father, Mother, God, I Am Presence, who made one's Holy Spirit, as we are one for divine love, protection, inter-knowingness. Thank you for the lessons, tools that one has been given. Thank you for the opportunity to be as I am created to be, one with you as we are one. Thank you, Mother, Father, God, I Am Presence, for doing thy will through me as we are one. Thank you for all of my beautiful divine expressions of light and love that are upon the beautiful Holy Mother of the Earth at this time, as I choose as a divine sovereign being to see only the good, the holy, and the beautiful. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? That is what one should be saying, rather than focusing on the third density duality, negative, intense energies. Focus on what you really are within, dear one, your I Am Presence. And indeed you do. You have this, beloved. All of you can do this. If one Sananda Yeshua can do it alongside one's family, so too can you. How is everyone feeling so far, beloved? In the midst of these intense energies, amidst the intense conversation that one is indeed embarking upon. You are divine sovereign beings, dear one. You are the masters of your own duality. As one Sananda will continue, one's teaching through meditation and prayer, beloved. Focus on your I Am Presence rather than love, rather than fear, instead of hatred, rather than your ego consciousness. Return to love and let love guide you, beloved. We will indeed continue to do one's meditation, music, and other vibration frequencies, dear one. We will indeed continue to do thy will of God in that which is the Ananda family, that which indeed we are. It is not time to give up, but rather stand firm in the truth. And what is the truth but divine love? The will of Christ shall yet be done. You are testifiers to the truth, dear one. You are the ones that are embarking upon this journey to testify to one's truth. And what is your ultimate divine truth? Love is the key, dear one. What is love? All creation. Does that make sense for you, beloved? Shall we read some of the comments, beloved? Let's see. Yes, beloved brother, you have this. All of you have this. This is something that we all need to do as a collective consciousness. Bring love in and let hatred go, dear one. This is the key, dear one. This is why one Sananda, alongside your abundant consciousness, is doing your meditation music and your teaching in song form due to the intense energies of the collective. Because a lot of you upon your holy mother the earth are focused on third density duality distractions and not focusing on thy teachings, dear one. In this way, beloveds, one Sananda Yeshua can do teaching through song form in your divine harmony frequency of 432, so that all of you beloveds can understand it with the I am presence within. Does that make sense for you? It is not time to quit. There is no quitters on this planet, except for those that have chosen to exit, dear one. You, as a divine soul, choose what you want to focus on before incarnation. It is thy choice. No one forces you to do anything, dear one. There is no thing outside of you, dear one. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? It is indeed that simple. Why then are you experiencing challenges upon your holy mother the earth at this time, beloveds? It is a simple test. It is a test of willpower. Whether you are going to stay centered in love or go, we'll use the analogy of your intersection or your yielding sign. Whether you are going to yield into your fear duality or stay in the lane of love, the way of the heart, dear one. Does that make sense for you? This is a test, dear one. We will say one can perceive it as your, to use the word of duality, it is similar to your national broadcasting service. This is a test. This is a test. Do not fear. Do not fear. Do not fear. Fear leads you nowhere, but love is everywhere, dear one. You are not, therefore, alone, beloved. For the beloved brothers and sisters that are new to one Sananda Yeshua's class tonight, we welcome all of you, beloveds, with arms open, with compassion, tenderness, and mercy, beloved. As we are one with all of you, and we are here as a collective, co-creating that which is New Shambhala, the good, the holy, and the beautiful, beloved. That which indeed you are. Seek first the kingdom, queendom within. Be still and know that ye are God, for indeed you are. So your only answer, dear one, is love. And what is love but God? So when one is asking one Sananda Yeshua and the Ananda family when the event's going to happen, turn within to oneself and ask, Father, Mother, God, Creator, I am presence within, with a pure open heart, your questions, and you shall receive the answers when the mind is still, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Beloveds, we have been asked by one of our beloveds to speak about bringing in the divine timeline. This is the timeline that your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, is indeed on right now, beloved. Even though there's a lot of chaos ensuing, you are on, as a collective consciousness, the divine timeline. The timeline of love, truth. It is, however, the year of the snake, dear one. It is the year of completion for in your next year. It is a new year beginning, a 1 year. That is new beginnings, dear one. It is the time for beloved brothers and sisters to therefore manifest what one shall receive and wishes to create and desires with one's intentions, desires, allowances, and acceptances, beloved. The divine timeline is being, shall we say, unraveled. One Sananda Yeshua is unknitting, to use a word of your duality, unknitting the false timeline and reknitting the good timeline, dear one, or the divine timeline. Yes, indeed, beloved, your year of 2026 is the year of the horse, dear one. Indeed. Greater things are on the horizon for your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, and one's inhabitants. Your environmental structures of chaos and deception will ensue into love as the blinders of illusion come off. One shall begin to see the true colors of humanity arise. As the mask comes off, one shall yet perceive the true essence that is underneath, dear one, as no stone shall go left unturned. As one Yeshua overturned the tables some 2,000 years ago, one is yet doing it again, beloved. Does that make sense for you? One is indeed working, shall we say, behind the scenes, to use a word of your duality, to bring back new Shambhala, dear one. And what is new Shambhala? Peace, harmony, love, heaven to earth, joy, freedom, strength, unity, Christ consciousness, divinity, sovereignty, simplicity, wholeness, compassion, tenderness, mercy, freedom, power. That, my beloved friends, is new Shambhala, heaven to earth. As the truth shall yet be restored fully, dear one. And your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, will be, shall we say, entrusted with new light codes, and new energy frequencies. As many of you may feel, the intense energies arise of your light codes and your upgrades and your intense energy frequencies. Hydrate the body. Sleep when the body says sleep. Give the body what it's asking for. Be aware of one's surroundings. Be more alert. Be more in your Christ center within your heart rather than, should we say, overthinking things, dear one. As indeed we have said, the horse energy that is coming in your 2026 will only intensify the speeding up of time, dear one. The speeding up to love rather than fear, deception, and darkness. It will only increase from your current year until 2026, dear one. As you move forward, all things shall be unveiled. New life will be ensuing upon your planet. New creation for the greater good of humanity. And not those of darkness, of your AI, but of your Christ consciousness. That is, a one consciousness will be emerging. We, galactic beings of light, and the Ananda family, and many of your other beloved brothers and sisters known as your Palladians, will be seeing all of you soon, beloved. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? It is almost here, beloved. To the beloved brothers and sisters who perceive that nothing is happening, look again. Look again in your intense energies. Look again in your environment. Look again in your thoughts. What is happening, dear one? Everything is re-emerging to the surface to be cleansed and cleared and realigned to the oneness that is love, the good, the holy, and the beautiful, beloveds. Take time to perceive from the eyes of Christ, through the eyes of Christ, at the eyes of Christ, rather than fear. It is that simple, beloved friends. In truth, do not lose hope in your duality, or remain in that which is love. Keep the flame of hope within one's heart, dear one, as hope is but love. We will indeed be here to assist those upon your holy mother earth in your divine time when one is ready. How then do you get other beloved brothers and sisters to awaken? If they are not ready, dear one cannot force them. You can choose to send them love anyway, dear one. They will arise to their Christ power on their own time, beloveds. For indeed, it is coming, dear one. It is that simple. For I am indeed your beloved brother, friend, and equal, the one you've known simply throughout time and space as Sananda, Yeshua the Christ. I come not forth to teach you, but rather simply to love you. As the Comforter Creator I am loves you, dear one. As indeed the Holy Child is but one. I have come with my sword of truth to bind all evil and darkness and liberate the pure in heart. And so indeed it is, beloveds. You are loved unconditionally by that which is, I am. And so indeed it is. And so it is. Hi, loves. So whatever Sananda Yeshua said is what he said to all of you. So we hope this kind of helps clear some stuff up. Because a lot of you have been coming to us saying, when is the event going to happen? When is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? And we can't give you the answers because I am Father, Mother, Creator, and Adonai, Yahweh, whatever you want to call it, gives you the answer. We don't. So this is why we say, loves, take what resonates and leave the rest. And we will be here in the upcoming days doing music, meditation music, and song form as well. We'll be here doing that for all of you. This is why we have not done a lot of teaching, because the intense energies of Mother Shara and the collective have gotten all of us in the Honda family, including Sananda Yeshua. So therefore we have tried to stay off of social media until the intense energies shift a little bit more. But as we often say, you're not alone, because even though I'm meeting Michaela Martin and the voice of Sananda Yeshua, I'm like all of you. I'm no better or less than any of all of you. So therefore, I feel things like you guys feel things. Intense energies, havoc, chaos, whatever you perceive. But I feel things in a different way. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And I am very busy helping the collective on other dimensions. So when I go home, I'm helping the collective. I'm with my real family. And that's what I do. But when Sananda Yeshua is teaching all of you, I have no clue what is being said or done. So until I listen to it on playback like all of you, I have no freaking clue what's going on. Just saying. So with that being said, we send all of you love, peace, and healing and light at this time. As we know, intense energies are hitting Mother Tara hard. And we love you, Mother Tara, as well. As we are one with you and Father Adonai as well. And if you want to go to Yeshua's website, you can go to ChristPhoenixRisingAcademy.com. We are not going to give up on you. We're not going to tell you what to do. We're going to simply say go within, go within, go within. But we will be there to assist and guide you. When Father, Mother, Prime Source, Creator, Adonai, Yahweh, whatever you want to call the energy of divine love, tells us to. Remember, we love you all. And we hope to see you in the upcoming years, if you guys are still with us at this point. And if you want to share us, you may do that on Yeshua's YouTube channel here. You can share us with open-minded and open-hearted brothers and sisters. And if you want to go to Kimberly's YouTube channel, you can do that too, under Yeshua's website. Everything is right there for you. But until then, we send you love, healing, and peace at this time. We love you all. And we will see you probably tomorrow and every day forward. We love you all. And if you do not see us on here, that just means we're in the comment section or the post section, or doing a healing meditation for all of you, or doing a song form for all of you. So do not fear, we're always here. We love you all.